Rush Hour for Monday. It's November 10th. I'm David Kaplan. It's brought to you by our great partners at the Chicagoland and Northwest Indiana Chevy dealers. They are the official truck partners of the Chicago Bears. Chevy drives Chicago. Well, the Bears basking in the afterglow of a 24-20 victory over the New York Giants, who made news today. We'll get to that in just a moment. But next up, a trip to Minneapolis, Minnesota to take on division rival, the Minnesota Vikings. Vikings, of course, beat the Bears in Week 1 on Monday Night Football at Soldier Field. Ben Johnson met with the media this afternoon. Here are some of the key things that he talked about. After watching the film, quote, "Didn't feel much differently from how I felt yesterday. Obviously have some things to clean up, but really happy with our intensity." On Caleb Williams' escapability, quote, "It's a rare quality, and I don't know how many quarterbacks in this league who could have done what he did yesterday." Johnson said it looked to him like Jaquan Brisker tweaked his back in the first half, but added he is good to go. On the importance of transparency and being self-critical of his play calling. And this is another reason why everybody just is so excited that this guy is our head coach. Quote, "It's the first thing you look at when things aren't clicking. So you look in the mirror and ask what you could have done better." He also added it's important for him to be accountable for what he puts on tape if he expects his players to do the same. Awesome, awesome stuff. That leads us right into our Enkin Law question of the day. 312-6 for the best personal injury attorney in Illinois, the award-winning Howard Enkin. Put that lawyer in your phone, EnkinLaw.com. You've had 24 hours to reflect and think about it. The Bears, 24-20, come from behind victory. Give me your best takeaways from that game. Best response, you're getting a gift card to Lou Malnati's. Try that Buffalo Chicken Pizza, a limited time offering. LouMalnati's.com for a location near you. Told you I had Giants news. The Giants fired head coach Brian Daboll this morning after his team blew another double-digit lead yesterday at Soldier Field. Assistant head coach, offensive coordinator, and former Northwestern quarterback Mike Kafka will serve as the Giants' interim coach the rest of the way. He was a finalist for multiple head coaching jobs over the past 2 seasons, including interviewing here with the Bears before Johnson got the job. Joe Schoen will remain the team's general manager, and he will lead the search for the next head football coach. Get this. This is one of the reasons Daboll is done. Against the Cowboys, Broncos, and Bears, the Giants had, in order, a 92.3%, a 99.3%, and a 96.9% chance of winning the game late in the fourth quarter. Brian Daboll lost all 3 of those games. The odds of that happening, 1 in 60,000. Craziness. Washington Commanders head coach Dan Quinn said today he is taking over the defensive coordinator duties, hoping to alter the path of a group that has struggled big time. Joe Witt, who has served in that role since the start of last season, will remain on staff, but no longer will be calling the defensive plays. Prominent U.S. sportsbooks. Here's a big one for any of you that like to get your feet wet at the window. Prominent U.S. sportsbooks are establishing a nationwide $200 betting limit on baseball wagers centered on individual pitches and prohibiting such bets from being included in parlays in an attempt to decrease the incentive for manipulation. Major League Baseball announced that in concert with those sportsbooks today. Matthew Stafford is the first quarterback in NFL history to have 20 or more touchdown passes and 0 interceptions over a 6-game span in a single season. He is one of the favorites, along with Drake May, Jonathan Taylor, and Patrick Mahomes for NFL MVP so far this season. Our 4 seasons, heating, air conditioning, plumbing, and electric, stat of the day. It's a great one. Take this one to work tomorrow or to school. Most missed tackles forced by a quarterback this season, according to Pro Football Focus. Tied for second is Josh Allen, Baker Mayfield, and Jackson Dart, who hasn't played as many games as the others, all with 17. First place with 26. You got it, Caleb Williams. It's Blackhawks and Bulls season on Chicago Sports Network. Visit chsn.com/podcast. Sign up for a 7-day free trial of the All Access plan, which will give you over 300 live games per year. Catch every basket, every goal from your mobile device, TV, or wherever you want to watch. We're hooking you up. CHSN, your home for the Blackhawks and Bulls all season long. Chicago Sports Network, your home stream advantage. Bulls back at the United Center tonight. They get Victor Wembanyama and the San Antonio Spurs. I'll have the recap of the matchup as soon as the game goes final. Josh Giddey's status in doubt. He's dealing with a sprained ankle. Have a great rest of your Monday. Hey, how about you win tonight, Eagles? Fly, Eagles, fly. You beat the Packers on Monday Night Football at Lambeau, and the Bears and Lions will have the exact same record atop the division. Take that.